Alright, now I'm putting powder in the cases. I have 42 grains of IMR 4895 that I am loading up for load number 2. We're going to be using a 150 grain, what is it, a Spitzer boat tail, I believe. Sierra bullet. Now I already got the powder in the hopper. Let's see. Okay, that's reading a little high, so what I do when it's reading a little high on the scale is I take a toothpick, the wet end, and I take some of the grains out until it is level. That's just like that. I might take one more out. There we go. Alright. It's all level. Correct amount of powder. Let's see, and I pour it in to the case. Set the little tray back up there. Get my last bullet going. Alright. Do it again. I tap it, make sure all the powder got out of it. It's also reading just a tad high. Now it's reading a little low. Got my trickler back here. And just add back to it. There we go. And that's all level. Alright. 10 rounds ready to go. Always double check your cases. Make sure they all have even amounts of powder or have powder in them with a flashlight like I'm doing right here. Another thing to keep in mind when you are loading any kind of ammunition, always keep only one bottle of powder out at a time. Do not ever put 2 things of powder out on the table at one time, because eventually your IMR 4895 will get mixed up with something else, and that will equal a hand grenade going off in your rifle, and that's not anything you want to do. So, and always consult with the hand loading literature, whether it be Hornady, Nosler, or Sierra. Do not replicate what I'm doing here, because what works for my gun may not work for yours. Alright, now we're going to move on to adding bullets. Alright, now I have my seating die in there. If you guys all remember my how to make a 308 bullet necklace video, it's kind of like that, following the premises of that video, except I just added powder and stuff, and these are going to be shot, not used as a necklace. Alright, you got my 150 grain Sierra Spitzer boat tail bullets. Big old new box of them ready to go. Alright, set it in there. New bullet ready to go. Now, I have my dies to where they set the bullet in to where they will, yep, to where they will seat the bullet to where it will fit inside my M1A's magazine. Kind of limited to how far you can set the bullet out because of the magazine, but that's alright. My M1A's shot hand load's pretty good in the past. But on bolt guns and stuff like my dad's Remington 700, you can seat the bullets out a little bit farther and get away with a little bit more. Alright, here's bullet number 2. Round number 2 out of the way. And load number 3. Alright. Y'all get the premise now. I'll do the rest of them. We're doing 5 with 150 grain Sierra Spitzers, and then we're going to do 10. Well, we're going to do 10 with the 150s, and then going to do another 10 with the 168 or AMAXs with load number 1. We're doing load number 2 for the video. Alright, I'm done with my hand loads here. I loaded up 20 bullets, 10 rounds, the Sierra 150 grain Spitzer boat tail, and then the other 10, the AMAX, the Hornady AMAX 168 grain bullets. Load number 1 and load number 2. Alright, and that concludes my video on how to hand load. Always remember that if you're going to hand load, consult the hand loading books that are available from Hornady and Sierra. My video is just an example. Don't follow my video to the note, because it may not work for your gun. Every gun is different. Each one has a different load that works for them. Anyway, this has been Pliskin. I'll see you all in the next video.